on Channel 2, we now have Gardener's World. It's now 8 p.m. and time to meet the Thamesmen.
Hello!
Hello, how are you doing, George?
I'm good. So, we're doing some... Oh, I'm George. I'm in Los Angeles.
I am Alexander. I'm in San Francisco.
And we are doing something a little bit different. Again.
We are.
What are we doing?
We have a patron. He's a really sound, solid bloke. And his username is...
Kevin the Trucker.
That's
Kevin
it.
the Trucker.
I reckon it's got something to do with trucks.
Probably.
And his name's Kevin.
Uh-huh.
How did he help us out, George?
Well, he heard that when we started exploring The Warning, and he heard that we heard that they're playing in LA and it was completely sold out. They're playing the Troubadour. And hopefully you've seen our video, which is up now for our review of it. And it was sold out in a tiny venue, the Troubadour, amazing. And he very kindly said, I've got some spare tickets I'm going to give you. But if you could do me a favor and do a reaction to this. And that is what we're doing. And
I couldn't go, could I? Because I had COVID.
Bloody COVID. So
I'll leave you to it then, George. I don't need to be on this video. No, I can't wait for this. So,
well, actually, it's interesting because it is a Pink Floyd cover. And we've done a lot of Pink Floyd. We love Pink Floyd. So that's kind of cool.
So this is out of Mother Heart. So the early Floyd, really early. I mean, when they're heavily in their psychedelic period. I love this era of Pink Floyd. Eugene's Axe and Mother Heart. And, it's... but obviously, that band is no more. You cannot see that band anymore. There's no Sid. There's no nothing, whatever. So... Kev the Trucker. He sent us over to watch Pink Tones, and I looked them up. I can't find much. He just said that they're a band to help people enjoy what Pink Floyd would be like live. So obviously we can't go and see it. So they're doing it for us and being Pink Floyd for us.
And I think they're Spanish. And so this concert is in 2015, and it's from I can't pronounce Vistalgri, wherever that may be. So yeah.
Can you say that again?
No.
All right. Well, no, I can't say it either. And I've got a list, so I'll probably get my tongue stuck somewhere.
So it's Atom Heart Mother, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
I haven't looked at this video yet. I've just got it queued up, and that's it.
Okay. Yeah, Atom Heart Mother. And Kev, thanks so much, man. Really appreciate that. That was a super kind thing. And, to be able to, reach out and get those tickets over, forever grateful. So, I'm looking forward to listening to your track.
Class move, and thank you.
Yeah. Next time, I want it delivered by truck.
You end up parking on your driveway. Right.
Yes. I reckon Kevin's got a big truck. Because if you're going to have the name Kevin the Trucker,
you've got to be, you can't be driving a pickup truck, can you?
You're not going to be driving a Sprinter van.
I've always wanted to drive an 18-wheeler. Have you ever done that? I've always wanted to do it.
I've always wanted to not so much drive an 18-wheeler, but when they have beds in the back and they just stay out in the middle of nowhere and whatever. I would like to do that. Yeah.
I've always wondered when they have the string and they have that horn and they pull it.
Yeah.
But I think I watched the film Convoy too much, maybe.
Yeah, and that didn't go so well. Yeah.
Did you know I love Convoy?
Well, that's why I bought a CB.
a CB. I know. Just out of interest, what was your name on the CB?
Absolutely right. I will. I will tell you. You can't embarrass me for this. I had a CB radio for two reasons, my friends. Mm-hmm. One, because I watched Convoy, and the other was because of Smoking the Bandit. So when I was about 12 years old, I bought my CB and a magnetic twig, which I put on, and a tin of chocolate, and I'd put up on the roof. And my CB handle, my name was Pink Floyd. That's how much I like Pink Floyd.
It's a full circle.
Yeah, it really was a full circle. But you never got into a CB.
No, never did. No. Though I'm thinking about buying a radio for my new Jeep. So I'm thinking, but it's not going to be CB. It's going to be something else. But anyway.
Yeah, but George, I'm sorry, we're going to digress. We had CBs, right? So we could contact, people.
Yeah.
Now, you have a CB, right, in your truck. Now we have mobile phones.
Yeah, but if you're in the middle of the desert, it doesn't work. So you have for trail radios. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You just get into it. It's like, yeah.
But will you have a handle?
No.
Why not?
Not that I'd ever tell you.
You're just going to say, hello, it's George.
Hello, it's George on the radio. That's what I'll do.
And then you've got to say, pick a window, any window. And then they're going to 28. You go 28, see you there. Don't be late. And then you go
breaker.
Yeah, breaker, 10-4. Any breakers, any takers. All right, then.
I don't think they do that in the jeeping community.
No. I don't think I should.
Anyway, now my hold on. Okay. Oh, now my headphones are all. Look, it's all. It's all gone to shit. Okay. It's all your fault. I'm ready now. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Count me in to the Pink Tones Atom Heart Mother, and I think it's going to be the whole of the Atom Heart Mother. So go and get yourself a cup of chai. Sit back. If you're going to spark one up now, and then see you on the flip side.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Thank you. Oh, there's a whole orchestra.
Full band.
Oh, that's a big setup.
Bravo. That it? Yeah. Fantastic.
Oh my God.
That's really interesting. I think there's two things to talk about. One is the piece of music, and two is their performance, I think.
I know that piece of music, right? Obviously.
I don't know it at all. I have no point of reference here.
And I do, but I never thought I would see it live or hear it live. It was so much better.
It was like, it's an amazing piece of music, just as a piece of music, just like the complexity of it. And that was their earliest days, you know. It was brilliant. Like,
it was absolutely fantastic. Well, Kevin, thank you very much. Seriously, dude. I mean, that was probably the best 15 minutes I've spent listening to music. I really tripped out on that. I had my eyes closed. I was off.
Yeah, no, exactly. That could have been like an edible special. That one right there, you know.
I wouldn't have come back. I would have stayed in the edible special. You know,
drifted off into the garden somewhere. And
yeah, absolutely. It was so superbly played. Now I don't know. I've got a feeling it was written for a film that never came out.
Oh, really?
But I'm not sure. I knew they did some stuff for the film, but they never. I don't know if it was that. But it was so superbly well played.
I mean, they're a great set. Now, you know, like I particularly the guitarist playing this sort of Gilmore role kind of thing. Did you notice he even had the same guitar strap?
I know. Yeah, he had Blackie.
Touch. Yeah,
Blackie, nice, and he had the Hendrix strap on now.
Yeah.
I thought he was superb.
Drummer was great. Like the drummer, kept the whole thing together the whole way through. You know, yeah.
Loved the bass player.
Oh yeah, that was solid bass playing, wasn't it?
And he had such a nice tone, and he was like, he kept a whole segment going all the way through, and they all pinned around him, and he was rock solid. Yeah. He was just so good.
If there was one piece that just slightly jarred for me, it was the female vocalist, the soloist female vocalist. Just some of her phrasing just didn't quite hit the point, right? You know, it was like really hard to have done that, you know, that sort of vocalizing for that period. But I don't know, just for me, there was moments on it where it just didn't.
I actually thought it was, they were too sat far back in the mix. And if they were brought further forward, she wouldn't have had to try so hard. Right. And I think she was sat so far back, and I thought the whole choir was sat quite far back in the mix.
The choir was good. I like that when that build towards the end. That was really cool. I really like that.
And when it came back in with the hook with the French horns, that was just absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, no, it was a hell of a piece of music. That now I was thinking like that they're Spanish, I believe. Only could something like that exist in Europe almost, you know, in sort of, because you would like you don't get groupings like that in America, do you? If you think about it, like a sort of, you get tribute bands, which are like 4 or 5 pieces, but you never get it with the orchestra, the horns, the choirs. And it's kind of like, I'm sure there's probably an arts council behind them who helps fund them to do things like that, or a national broadcaster to put those kind of events on, you know, those damn socialists, you know, but that to be able to hold together that, you know, and make it financially viable, you know, it's not going to be purely a commercial operation at that point. I may be completely wrong.
I know there's quite a few Pink Floyd bands that go around, and also there's
a big one called Brit Floyd who are coming to America right now, who are actually meant to be really good. Actually,
there's an all-female Led Zeppelin band. Do you know what they're called?
No.
Les Zepp. You know, so you do get these bands that, and you know, you got a lot of kind of, you know, even Oasis cover bands. But you're right, they're a smaller operation. That was a big deal.
Yeah, you know, full choirs, you know, full orchestras, conductors, you know, and band. You know, that's you wouldn't be playing small venues for that, and it's you know.
Strangely enough, I was listening to today whilst working barn jams. So some years ago back in Gilmore, he had Dave Pratt, the bass player, and he had Richard Wright, who was still alive, the keyboardist, and whatever. And they just did a series of barn jams, and they recorded them, and one came out today on the Pink Floyd channel.
Really?
Holy mother God!
Really?
It just stopped me in my tracks, and they were just noodling along. The bass player just got a little rhythm going, and then Gilmour was one, and then bang, and it was a jam, and it was, oh my god, how, it was so good.
That's
that's on YouTube. Go and look at the Pink Floyd barn jams.
Okay,
they're really good.
That sounds pretty cool.
But that was magical, and Kevin, thank you from the bottom of my heart, my man, because I'm a Pink Floyd fan, and to sit in my mind and listen to that through my headphones was just a magical 15 minutes for me.
Yeah, it was really, really, really good. So perfect.
Brilliant.
Well, we thank you, sir, and you're a gentleman and a scholar.
I hope everyone else enjoyed that out there, because Kevin's got good taste. Kevin smokes a lot of weed. In his truck. Maybe that's why he gave up trucking. Maybe that's why he took trucking up.
Yeah, right, exactly. To sit there and listen to this. Can you imagine driving down, one of the big American interstates with this just blaring in the background? You'd be just like, "Phew, fantastic."
With a 18-wheeler full of weed from Mexico coming through. Kevin the truckers in town.
We got a convoy. Excellent.
Thank you very much. See you soon. We got more stuff coming up, but God, that was good.
Excellent.
Take care.
See you later, Pink Floyd.
Honk honk.